So similar to the product to a power property, now we're looking at the quotient to a power property, and what it means is that if nothing but division is involved inside the parentheses, then we may distribute the exponent to both the terms in the numerator and the denominator. So essentially what this amounts to is that if we're in parentheses, if we have multiplication and or division, we can distribute the exponent. Again, remember though, if there's addition or subtraction, we can't distribute the exponent across that. So again, we have with part A, p over 10 to the fourth, so that ends up being p to the fourth over 10 to the fourth, and 10 to the fourth is 10,000, so this is p to the fourth over 10,000. With m over n to the negative seventh, we can do a couple things. We could apply this quotient to a power property, or we could apply a property that we've seen in the past, and that was that when we have a negative exponent and a fraction on the inside, we can swap the m and the n, take the reciprocal, and change the sign. And then we distribute to both the numerator and the denominator, which equals n to the seventh over m to the seventh. And we could have distributed the negative first. We would have ended up with the same solution. So now things get a little bit more complicated with part C. It's still just multiplication and division inside the parentheses, so we can distribute that 4 using the product to a power property and quotient to a power property. So this ends up being, that equals 3 to the fourth times a to the fourth times b cubed to the fourth over c squared to the fourth. And now we use the same properties that we've used in the past. 3 to the fourth, that's going to be 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81. So 3 to the fourth is 81. A to the fourth, and then b cubed to the fourth is going to be b, that's a power to a power, so b to the 3 times 4. And that's all over c to the 2 times 4. Again, a power to a power, so we multiply the exponents. And that equals 81 a to the fourth, b to the 12th, over c to the 8th. Part D, we have 3x to the negative 2 over y cubed. Just multiplication and division on the inside, so we can distribute the exponent to all of the terms. So this is 3 cubed times x to the negative 2 cubed over y cubed cubed. 3 cubed is 27. X to the negative 2 cubed, we multiply the exponents because it's a power to a power, so that's x to the negative 6 all over y cubed cubed, a power to a power, so we multiply the exponents, that's y to the 9th. And we want to get rid of that negative exponent, so our last step is to move this x term to the denominator and change the sign of the exponent, so we end up with 27 over x to the 6th times y to the 9th.